Hello and welcome back to part 3 of my file folder using Bella Creativa Designs template. I cut mine on the Cricut. She also has it in a printable form, and I just wanted to show you kind of where I'm at and how I have the rest of the things laid out, and then I'll probably kind of speed it up a bit since I kind of shown you this part, how I did it. It's very similar. You're gonna glue the tabs down to make the flips, but let me show you what I have. Okay, so this is from her SVG sunflower kit, and I'm gonna make a little tuck spot here. And then this is one of the pockets from the file folder kit. And then I'm gonna have a slimmer pocket on this side. So I'm gonna need to use this flap as the way to attach it. So that will go here, and then that will be a flip. And then this is the CD case from her sunflower kit. And I've been back and forth. Do I want to flip? Do I want to add it like this in the book? So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a pocket. So I'm gonna glue this top edge and this bottom edge, and then back here will be a pocket, and then I might have a super small band frame. Yeah, okay, a super small thumb hole here, and then this will also be a pocket. So I really won't need this flap, but I think what I will do is glue it down just to make this edge reinforced. So that will go there. And then on this page, I have two of the bigger file folder pages, and I'm going to line them up, this one and then this one on top. And then these aren't going to fold or flap, they'll just be attached here. So I'm going to have to mat this one before I put this one on. And again, her mats are, you can cut them out on the Cricut or you can print them out. And for my mats, I've been using the templates that I have that are also in our kit and just tracing what I want on my paper. All right, so then this page, it looks like a hot mess. I kind of want these different pockets kind of layered up. Let me try and remember what I had here. So this is one of her small pockets, and that's going to be down here as a tuck. And then I think I had, let me take the paper clips off, it might be easier. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Come on, paper clip. There we go. All right, so then I wanted to make one of her envelope flips. And I think, might have to remember how to actually make it. I might have to cut this one down. I have to remember. Yeah, that seems right. Like I have to cut this down. So this will flip up, and then this I'm going to have to trim so that it fits, unless I'm using the wrong piece. Or maybe it goes here. Oh, that's what it is. It goes on this one. Yep. There we go. That's what it is. So then this will be like this, and then I just trim this tab off because I won't need it. And then that will be a little envelope, and I'm going to layer that kind of behind. See why I need the paper clips to remind me what I'm doing. And then I was going to put this one back here, either this direction or like this. So it'll be a kind of a fun layered pocket. Kind of a crazy page. And then here I have another one of her files from the sunflower kit, and that's going to be a tuck spot. And then I'm also using the belly band from her sunflower kit, and that's going to be a belly band here. And then I'm going to flip it up, flip it open, and then I have this corner tuck here, and then another one of the envelopes, but it's a bigger, and that will go there. And again, I'm going to have to do some mats along the way before I add some of the stuff. And then I also want to mat the back. So that is my plan. We will see how it goes. Like I said, I will probably kind of speed this up guess you don't need to just keep seeing me glue, glue, glue. Yeah, all right. I'll put you on fast forward now. Okay, so now I am on to my mats. And what's really nice with the Bella Creativa kit is she has all of the mat templates that you can either print out and cut out, or you can cut them on your Cricut or Silhouette or Scan and Cut, and then you have them to use over and over, which is really cool. So the other thing I really like about using the mats, instead of putting it on my Cricut to print it or cut it out at this point, is that I can kind of move the mat around to decide where exactly I want to cut out the image from my kit. I think you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can do that in Cricut. It's just when I've tried doing that in the past with other projects, I always have a hard time lining it up exactly how I want. So using the mats this way is really nice to kind of move things around. One thing I think I'm going to use my Cricut for after doing it this way is you'll see now I am cutting out the tab, and it's pretty tiny, and I'm not really good at cutting straight lines, so you can really tell on this small piece that my lines are kind of wobbly from where I cut them out. So I think what I'm going to do is I have 10 tabs left, and I think I'm going to just cut those 10 on my Cricut. So it'll just take like a minute and cut them out, and then I can just go back and glue them on. And I may use the cardstock that I used for my sunflower pieces, the ones from her sunflower kit, or just a piece of the background paper. I'm not really sure, but I think it'll make it a lot easier, and then I can just glue those on instead of cutting them all out. So like here I did, and then I have to erase my pencil marks, and my lines aren't really straight. I just think it will look a lot cleaner if I use my Cricut. So I'm just adding the corner tuck, and then I finished that front pocket. Again, erasing my pencil marks. And then I'm going to move on to this flip, and I almost started gluing on the pocket or on the page without putting any mats on. I'm like, wait a minute, I need to add the mats. So I find the small flip, or maybe this is the larger flip pocket. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's the pocket. And then the tab, and luckily I remembered to do the mat for this one. The other thing I need to figure out is how on earth to not print that white border on my printer. I have looked, I think I just have to do like a help kind of search, but I've looked all over in my printer settings, and no matter what, I always have that small 1/4 inch border. If I didn't, I would have had almost a perfect fit for the file folders. So you'll see here at the bottom there's that extra bit that you see, but luckily the pocket will cover it. But later on there's a couple background sheets that don't have anything over it, so I'll have to go back and either add some lace over it or do something so there isn't that gap. But yeah, I really need to find out how to not print, because a lot of printers, they have the borderless thing, and I can't figure out where mine is. So I'm going to ink this up, add some in the middle for the sunflower. Bella Creativa, in her video, she used vellum for these pockets, and oh my gosh, it looks so nice. I would love to make some vellum pockets. I thought that was a really great idea, and they just look so delicate and pretty. They're very cool. And then I just make sure the edge of my little sunflower is glued, but that I didn't glue the pocket to the to the page, because I'm known to do that kind of thing. Making sure it's all good. And then another tab. I think I cut out a lot of the tab stuff. Oh no, I'm showing you this one. So I glue this one on. And you could leave them white too. that would be an option if you didn't want to add the mat for the tab. And then the back, I decide on a background page. I would have used my paper cutter, however I need new blades, and I've run out of my extra blades, and so when I cut using my paper cutter, it leaves a jaggedy edge, and that's fun for some looks and styles, but for this I kind of wanted the clean, crisp cut. So it was either a jaggedy edge or a not perfectly straight cut, and I went for the not perfectly straight cut, but it looks all right. So I'm using new to me glue. I had a couple questions about what glue I'm using. After I watched Corey's, what was it? Her scraps, her journal using all her scraps. In her videos, she uses a glue called Reptile Craft Adhesive, and it's a thinner glue, and I've really liked it, and it works really well in that with the little nozzle, the little, what is it called, fine line applicator bottle. I think it's really nice. I was getting pretty frustrated with my Fabri-Tac getting all clogged, and yeah. So I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac just for fabric and use this glue for paper. It's pretty easy. It kind of has the same flow and liquidy consistency as like Elmer's glue. So what if they just did that and put Reptile? I don't know. I don't think so, because it's pretty sticky. So yeah. Yeah, I was working a lot faster because I wasn't dealing with clogging issues, so that was nice. And here I'm just lining up my pockets. Making sure they're nice and straight, and then I'm gonna glue that on. Make sure it's not upside down. It's also something I would do. I'm even holding it upside down. Ay, ay, ay. It's looking so fun. I'm really enjoying this project. It's really, really fun. And I love file folders, like taking file folders and making, different flips and stuff. And this is just so cool because you can customize it however you want. You could add all sorts of tucks and different things. It's really, really nice. And it uses your cardstock. I don't know if you're like me, but I have lots of cardstock that I have acquired that I need to use. So it's perfect. And then here's the next one. I'm doing the background mat for this. However, I did buy some craft 12 by 12 sheets because I'd like to do one in craft so that it looks file folder-ish. I'm not sure which kit I'll use, but I did buy some craft cardstock because I tend to use craft a lot anyway. So see, here on the bottom is where I was showing you. Yep, there's a little gap, so I'll have to think of something later. I thought about adding a bit of paper like I was showing, but I just didn't think it looked perfect or didn't look right. And here I forgot to do my corner rounder, so I'm pulling up the page and doing the corner rounder, and then I have to re-glue that down. Not that big of a problem, but I did almost forget. And then this is a CD case, so you could leave part of it open and then slide things in. Again, Bella Creativa, Katie, she used hers with vellum, so you could see what was behind it. Really, really cute. I am going to use mine as a tuck spot and a side tuck. So I'm going to glue the top and the bottom and leave the open part where I did the little thumb hole. And then I'll also have a tuck spot behind it. I thought about making this something that would flip open and close, and then I couldn't figure out how I wanted it, so I went with the pocket. And I think when I come back and do my embellishing, I'm going to add some embellishment to the front of that to kind of take away from all just the blank yellow. So here I'm gluing the 3 sides. And I'm going to stick that down. Looks really cute. I love that CD with the big sunflower. Super cool. Making sure, again, that I didn't glue my pocket closed. And ink my edges. And it's looking good. And another tab. Yep, cut. I edited out the part where I was cutting it. I tried matching the piece to kind of go, and it's a little off, but I leave it. That might be one of the ones I cover. If I cut out my tabs with my Cricut, I might cover that one. Here is a double pocket, again using the same pieces but in a different way. So the other page I had a flip, and here you layer them up to make a double pocket. Really cool. And then I was trying to get it to look like you know, the top and the bottom kind of were seamless, but then I didn't think about the part that kind of needs to overlap, so I lose some of that top sunflower, like the very top, but I think it still looks pretty cool. Here you'll see right here. See that very top bit of the sunflower? Right there. So if I cover it, see, I was like, well, maybe I do it the other way, but I end up just kind of covering the top, and it still looks good. You see, just a smidgen, but it's fine. Erase the pencil marks again. And then we glue it on. I think you could use a tape runner. That would also work if you didn't want to use wet glue. And the other thing I was thinking, back to the tabs, if you wanted to, you could put a double-sided sticker tape before, you know, like on the back, and then you could just make stickers out of the tabs. I think that would make it really easy. And then you could just go plop, 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 and there you go, instead of having to glue them. You could run them through the Xyron sticker maker or like the double-sided adhesive. That would work. And here I'm going to do another background page with the sunflowers. And then this page is going to be my 3 pockets that I kind of layered up. Also another idea that I saw doing the idea book from Corey. I just really liked it. She used all sorts of different things that she layered up. She had envelopes and just different ways to make pockets. And so I'm going to have 3 pockets. One of them is going to be like a faux envelope. You'll see I'm going to make it right here using one of the larger pockets that becomes the top, and like I just cut off that tab. And then Bella Creativa made this little flip to make it look like an envelope, and then you just glue the flap on, and super easy, and then you kind of make this envelope. So I glue that on, and then I think I almost forget. Oh, no, I don't mat it. That's right. I leave it white. And then this other pocket, I just glued the top down to make it a little more reinforced. And then you fold the other three, and then you have your little envelope. Really cute. And then that folds down, and I'm going to add a magnet to this. So I get out my magnets, and I think I'm going to glue those on first, and then I mat it. Just trying to figure out where I need to put my magnet. And then I'm trying to get some glue on the other piece so I know where to put the other magnet. And then seeing which way is the correct way. And then I find my mats. Pretty simple. And then I'm going to mat that bottom to cover the magnet, and then the top. I'm deciding which one is hard. And then I decide, oh, the sunflower on the corner would be cute. And then the piece of the sunflower at the side. And then I flip the template over, and then that's going to be the part that covers the magnet. And then glue it on. It looks like that's the magnet, but actually that's a paint splotch from the paper. And there, it snaps down. I love it. There we go. And then I'm just trying to figure out where the other pockets will go. Okay, so I had been recording a long time and my phone ends up dying right around here. So what I thought I would do is record a flip through kind of where I'm at with the file folder. So here's the front cover, and I've matted the front and the back. You'll see the bottom. I need to add some lace or something because again, there's kind of a white spot, and I made a pocket on the back. I still need to add some tabs. Here's a big pocket in the front. So I want to go through and do some decorating, add my ephemera and my tags. So that's what I'm going to work on next. I'm just loving how it looks so far. Lots of tuck spots and pockets. I just love it. And then there, see that little gap, that section? I'm going to make a single signature journal, and it's going to fit right in there, so that'll be fun. So yeah, the next step will be tags and ephemera to fill the file folder. There's the 3 layers. That's where it cut off. And then I went ahead and finished it up. I love this big envelope pocket. It also has a magnet. And I also just love that belly band, so fun. And there's the back pocket. There's also a really big pocket that I don't end up showing you. But there's the sunflower kit. Thanks for watching.